What is going on, everybody? I am Jake, aka Bomber, and got a little news to share with you guys here on this little video. I don't know really where we're going with this. I really don't have like a hard this is what I want to talk about, blah blah blah. I think I'm just gonna kind of just talk in general about what's going on and what will be happening in the upcoming future for WHAAA Radio Prediction League. We left off almost exactly a year ago with this little post right here, this little video right here on WHAAA Radio, Jrpl shutting down operations. It's the video right here. Look at this. There he is, major announcement. So that was almost exactly 1 year ago. That was in October, late October or middle of October, whatever. Well, it is October 1st, as I'm recording this video, probably put it out today. And I will say that if you've been on the Discord, you've probably saw that I asked for information for people to post their, a little bio for their Jrpl character. Now, I you know, I'm not an idiot. I know a lot of people have, moved on. They've, packed up their bags and left, to go to other things in life. And that's perfectly fine, but the Jrpl is going to be moving into basically Jrpl 2.0. Think NXT 2.0, less colorful, rainbows and splash art and everything. Think Jrpl 2.0, less that. I'm so excited to tell you guys about all this. I've been working so hard. There's a couple people I've been in contact with in the Jrpl, behind the scenes, kind of throwing ideas out, hey, how does this look? Does this look good? What do you think? Blah, blah, blah. But man, I've been working on stuff for a very long time. I'm talking back in February, before even WrestleMania of this year. And to a couple people, I even revealed that I was looking to launch the Jrpl, again in August of this year, 2021, which was supposed to be SummerSlam. I was planning on SummerSlam being the new release. That was what I told only very few people. Whether they told other people, I have no idea. But plans changed because I did not realize the undertaking of how much work I was going to actually put into this Jrpl 2.0. And I'm not going to show you guys anything here because I want it to be one giant reveal, because I'm not ready yet to show everything because I'm still doing a lot of work. And I'm sorry if I'm rambling this video. Like I said, I don't have a clear vision. I'm just kind of just saying everything that comes to my mind. But I wanted to launch it in August, but it didn't quite work. So the new soft launch date, I don't have a specific time like I did before. I had that aim for SummerSlam. I don't have a show planned, but the hope is early 2022. So still some months out. We're going to go through the holidays. I don't want everybody to be thinking about this is going to happen during the holidays. That's always a hectic time. But I'm thinking early 2022. Definitely hoping before WrestleMania. I'm hoping we get WrestleMania in. So this is not some immediate, oh my God, okay, WHAAA Radio is coming back. Prediction League, we need to get right back in there. It's not like that because there's still a lot of work to be done. Just to give you guys an idea of how much work is being done. This is going to be a complete brand new website. I have been working on a brand new website behind the scenes. You can't see anything if you go to jrpradio.com. Everything is, the old website right now. But there's a little button that I'm ready to, when everything's ready, it's going to pop. You're going to have the new WHAAA Radio Prediction League website. And this is going to be a website fully dedicated to WHAAA Radio Prediction League. It's no longer going to be, hey, come here in the video series, you get the vanilla face challenges for a championship. While that's all fun and, loved everything we've done with all this stuff. That's just staying on the YouTube channel. This is going to be a website dedicated to the Prediction League. This is going to be Jrpl Radio Prediction League, new and improved and everything that basically we had before, but amped up, and hopefully something that people are going to really, really enjoy, because people really, really enjoyed the Prediction League before, and I have a feeling we're going to meet and surpass any and all expectations. I don't want to get into full details yet. Again, I'm not showing anything in this video. I'm only announcing things that are going to be coming down the road. The plans are, I am in the works of building a full login system where people are going to be able to log in to make their predictions on the website. You're going to be actually able to log in on the website. It's not just, hey, this could be any Joe Schmo or whatever. You're going to have to log in, all the IP, everything's going to be tracked, of course. So we don't have people duplicating, accounts like there was before. I'm looking at you, or Stella. Okay. I don't know if you're going to see this or not, but, so there's going to be a lot of new things. The way you're going to be able to submit your predictions is going to have a new look, a new feel. I'm really excited about that. I have all these visions of, I have everything already in the works. I just have to purchase the applications, the plugins that are going to make these things work. I've already tested everything. I know everything's going to work. It's a matter of me making the purchase. So I'm going to be doing that. That's the other thing. There's going to be a lot of money being dumped into this, which is, when you're coming in with a new website, some of you may know how much I was putting into the, just keep Jrpl Radio Prediction League, or the jrplradio.com up before. It's going to be a little more pricey because I am getting these other applications. I mean, I'm not talking, they're not like super expensive or anything, but when you're getting you're getting this and this and this, it adds up. So, and also, I know I'm just jumping around. I'm just so excited to share so much information with you guys. Before I talked about I was going to be investing in advertising and stuff like that. There is definitely going to be some advertising. The avenues that I have already looked into. If you are a listener of certain podcasts out there, not jrplradio.com, but not Jrpl Radio, but maybe if you know a guy named Conrad Thompson, maybe a little, I don't want to say anything. I said kind of enough for, we're going to be getting ads on other, very popular, podcasts out there, trying to get really a lot of stuff, a lot of recognition. We're going to try to get the Jrpl Radio, the JRPL name out there for sure. New logos are coming in. Advertisements. I'm in talks with, I don't know if you guys know the company GCW. I've definitely mentioned them before. Some of you may not know that or know who they are. Game Changer Wrestling. They do these sponsor deals quite often where you can advertise, you buy ads for their ring mats, their ring aprons and stuff like that. So I'm looking into those avenues as well. So it's happening, folks. It is really going to be something special this time around. Not that the other time wasn't. So many people. I went in and read the comments. There weren't too many comments on the major announcement video. So many people, Vitamin Yes and so many other people talked about how, they went through Jrpl, during a tough time, and it really helped them out. And so many people met so many other friends in the Jrpl, and it really did form this, small but fierce, as I always said, community. And I'm looking to duplicate that again. I assume it's going to be all new people, not all new, but mostly new. I'm talking like 98% are going to be new people that we're going to get in here. And I'm really happy to see fresh new faces. I can't wait to get new people in here and have a lot of fun. And everybody, there's a lot of people that, aren't big fans of me, aren't big fans of, the Jrpl, and that's perfectly fine from the past. I don't have any ill will towards anybody that left, anybody that, went and did their own thing. That's perfectly fine. More power to you. You are more than welcome. I don't want anybody to think that they're not welcome back. You can, if you don't want to, perfectly fine too. But I just don't want I don't want anybody to think there's any, oh, well, I hope this person doesn't come back. Everybody is welcome back if they desire. So just want to point that out. So there's no bad blood on this end. Maybe on some other people's end, but it's definitely not on this end. I think I've made that clear for a long time. So, let's see. What else can we talk about? We got, another thing. Speaking of people that were in the prediction league and do want to come back, I had this idea of, some people may not want to come back and be the exact same character. So, what I've thought of is a way to give people a chance. For example, we'll use Warden. I have a feel Warden has shown interest in coming back. We'll just use him as an example here. If Warden does want to come back to the new Jrpl Radio Prediction League and doesn't necessarily want to be the Warden anymore and wants to create this brand new character, he can. So can you, if you are somebody watching this that, of course, I'm not advertising yet, so anybody that does watch this has been in the Prediction League before, I assume. If you do want to come back and you don't want to be your same character you've had for the first 3 years, you don't have to be that person. Everything is kept, okay? The Warden, if he chose to be another person, the Warden's stats, the Warden's career, the Warden's everything is saved. I've converted every single thing over to the new website. I've already converted all of the events, all of the stats. I've already converted every news article. The reason this has taken so much time, just to give you a little taste and a little example, you know how many news articles we've had, how many, we've had 101 events, and all those little images on every little event, I've recreated everything. I have resized everything from the ground up has been redone, remade, and is already on the new website, ready to go. That work has been done over the past several months. Everything looks very good. Everything looks upgraded. I have got rid of let's throw an example up here. Let's show an example. We're hanging out here in this video. We're just showing some stuff. So Clash of Champions 2020. This was show 100 here. I've always personally had an issue with these little graphics here because they're hard to read. I've hated the glow in the background. And if you're real picky person like I am, you can see that the shadow is kind of clipped at the very top. I don't know if you can see it on the video. Probably not. Let me see if can I zoom in enough? Maybe I can zoom in enough where it's, you probably can't. Oh my God, what have I done? Anyway, just a real picky person like myself would notice it, but the average person, they don't care. They wouldn't notice it. But I have completely redone every single one of these images. There are some of the newer people that didn't even have one that I ran in and did those real quick. So everything is kind of covered. Everything has been redone. All of these graphics have been resized and redone. We've kept the same banners and everything for the music and all that. But just bottom line, a lot of graphical work has already been done, already been converted, and is ready to go. So having said that, I'm jumping around, I know, but like, for example, new character people. If Warden wanted to come in and be a new person, he can be that person, but the Warden, the character, is locked in, not going anywhere. You will not lose any from any of your previous, stats and title reigns and, stories and history, all stories, everything has been saved and converted over. We're not losing anything, folks. So don't worry about that. I'm a super big person on history, and I made sure every bit of history has been converted over. But if you want something new, you can start over from scratch. But that means the Warden character is gone, retired and over. He cannot ever come back to that character. If his new character wasn't working out, he didn't like it, hey, you kind of decided to kill that character off, so to speak, which we have done before. But that's just a little example. And of course, if you want to come back and continue building on the history, like if Beer Me Jesus did want to come back, he can come back and continue building on. Maybe he can come back and get a second world title reign. Maybe he can build on his wins and I think he has the most wins in the Jrpl. Maybe it was Bastion. I don't know. Anyway, you can keep the same character is what I'm saying. You don't have to create a new character, but the option is going to be there. So also profiles that are being converted over. I know some of the newer people are not going to come over, which is going to be perfectly fine. So for example, some of the newer people that did get profiles that left, and I didn't bring their profiles over because I wasn't sure if they were going to come back. Now, if they do, of course, I'll build them the new one. But all profiles have been created with several new additions to the profile pages, which is what I was finally getting back to originally with the Discord post, which is, hey, I need a bio write-up for your character. There's going to be a little section on there for the bio. The roster page, the character page is going to look way better. It's going to look way more organized. It's not going to be 300 miles long where you just keep scrolling, and then this little sidebar just goes away, and everything is made so much better on this new website that that I'm really excited to show you guys at some point. So that's why I need bios. That's why I was asking for bios. If you're done with Jrpl and you want to have the bio for your character saved onto the site, please, like I said, either hit me up, DM. I can do Twitter, Discord, whatever, or just post in the actual section on the Discord channel. Just go down and you'll see it on there. And I'll get it plugged in, even if you don't plan on coming back. Some people, they may want it up there even if they don't want to come back. If they don't, they don't. But either way, profiles will get written. I will have to fill them in, and obviously they won't be exactly how you would probably want that, but it'll be more generic is what I mean. I'm not going to go in and say somebody was a, third generation, MMA fighters, make up some BS stuff. It'll be more of a generic, hey, this is what they've achieved in the Jrpl, blah, blah, blah. This is what they've done. And then I'll kind of just wrap it up there. It could be as detailed as you want. It can be as, short as you want, but obviously, if you want to make it short, you can. That's fine. I think the one I did for Bomber already is 4 paragraphs, which kind of summed up the eras of Bomber throughout his Jrpl history, and kind of leaving off with, what he, where he's at, for the current 2.0 coming out. So, yeah, that's kind of what I was asking for. If you've seen the post on Discord, there you go. If this is your first time hearing about it now, hit me up either on Twitter at Jrpl Radio, or you can go on the Discord and send me a DM or post it on the Discord. So that's kind of what that's about. All new graphics for the achievements are currently being made. That's what I'm actually working on right now. Profiles are all done except for the bios. And obviously I'm going to plug in the new achievement images, but the achievement's already set. So once the profiles get done, the only thing is I'm going to have to set up and finalize is the login application where people will log into the Jrpl Radio website and they will submit their picks. It's kind of complicated. It's a lot of back end work. So that's why it's going to take me a little bit for that, but that's what I'm currently working on besides the images. Everything else is really close to being done. I'm creating several new elements that have never even been brought into Jrpl Radio Operation League before. There's going to be a Hall of Fame page. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do the page or individual profiles separate from their other profile. We'll see. I have a couple ideas for that, but just new elements that are going to be coming that we are also planning on doing. I know this is a big one. This is a big one. A big one. Tag team profiles will be coming to the Jrpl. Now, obviously, we've never had that before. I remember that being a Patreon, tier before. But that's going to be coming. There's so much that I am excited for you guys to see, and so much work that's already been done and ready to go. And we're a couple months away. That's basically it. We're a couple months away from being able to do this thing. For those of you that do want to take part, just I don't have it. Just be ready. Be ready. I'll let everybody know. I'll release another video with the official, like this. I'll actually go into detail like this video here, but it show you the new website. I'm going to put out video tutorials on, same. I don't know if you even know this. There's video tutorials on how to do the prediction league here. Video tutorials. I'm going to do video tutorials, just, tell people if they don't know how to log into a website and create a page, all that kind of stuff. Very simple stuff, but you got to have some tutorials. We're going to have everything ready to go. There's a FAQ page that I've set up for, newcomers. And hey, there's some questions that even, the veterans ask from time to time. One of the other things was I'm going to be creating some new things in the Discord as well that are going to be making it more JRPL friendly. Because usually, if you go in there now, we pretty much have just generic stuff on there. And, being completely honest with you, Discord died ever since Jrpl left. So, that's what it is. But hopefully, we'll be getting more active with the new people that are going to be coming in. And there is going to be a new section. It's going to be called each championship is going to have its own lounge where the past and present champions can chat it. Like they have their own separate exclusive channel where only champions of, the Jrpl World Championship can talk, the Road Warrior Championship, all the titles. They're going to have their own individual channels where only the champs can talk in them. The past and present, of course. So that's kind of cool. There's this new thing that Discord implemented where, you can add graphics to, roles and stuff like that. And it's going to be fun adding in the new graphic images to the roles and stuff. So we'll be able to display the champions and all that kind of stuff. All stuff that, just is more fun and engaging stuff that we really never really got into before. So overall, I think just overall everything just new and improved kind of is the gist we're going with. There is going to be some new match stipulations that I've thought up that we're going to include into the JRPL. Those will be announced later, obviously, whenever we get everything going again. You'll be able to see them in the match rules section. And speaking of I said new title graphics because the plan is to get brand new championship images. The other ones that we have are pretty cool. I like them. They've definitely served their purpose. These titles right here, the looks of them. I think the most unique one, obviously, I don't know, the three of them. I really like the Road Warrior, the Top Block, and the Ultraviolent. The tag team one was a little bit iffy, and the world title one was pretty generic too. But we are going to have new championship graphics made, and it's going to be off of the new game. So I made these in the WWE 2K games. So I'm waiting we will not have the new graphics until the new WWE 2K22 comes out, which I believe is supposed to be in March. So we won't have the new graphics right away, but the new graphics will be coming. The new title belt images. These ones will be saved, of course. They'll be there. All the graphics, like for example, when you click on title history, you're still going to be able to see the old school iconic graphics, but future it's going to have the new ones. Just history purposes, it's all there. And if you've looked on the website, you see there's some broken stuff, like all this is not working. I don't know if anybody's even been on the website in a while, but there's stuff not working currently. That's because stuff on the back end is breaking stuff on the current end, but everything's working on the back end and we're going to be good to go. So I don't think anybody's messing around with anything right now anyway. So you don't have to worry about that. But so that's it. I think I'm just going to wrap this up with the plans are I am going to be starting I'm going to be coming in solo, way it was originally. I know a lot of people were big fans of that. Later on, they weren't. It's funny when the creative team came in, there was a lot of backlash against the creative team, but later on, like they grew to, like the creative team, which is great. But we are going to come back to just one person at the start. This is it right here. This is the last thing I'll announce. So, the plan will not to be do everything on my own like it was before. I will stay on the creative team as the head booker, head everything like that. But we are going to be bringing people in to help work on the website, help keep stats updated, help with whatever whatever really needs to be done. We are going to be bringing in some staff members once we get going. Initially, it's going to be just me doing everything. I've done it for a very long time, quite capable of doing it for a little while longer once we get going. But the idea is definitely to bring team members in, and it's definitely not going to be like it was before, where I tried to stay out of everything, but I saw things going on that I really didn't like, and I said my 2 cents and rubbed people the wrong way. It's not going to be like that this time, because I'm actually going to be part of the team this time instead of trying to influence stuff that was bad. So that's going to be great. I can't wait for that. And I don't think I have anything else. I think that's it. This is pretty much the soft announcement, I guess, of the return of Jrpl. Think Jrpl 2.0. You're not going to see that branded anywhere, but it's all new graphics, all new website, all new everything. It's definitely a 2.0 for the Jrpl radio, but everything history will be kept. So don't worry if you're like, oh, I don't want to lose everything, all that work we've done in the past, all those stories we've told, all the history we've made, all that is fine. The Jrpl was established in 2017, and it's going to stay that way. It's not going to be 2022 Jrpl. So this is still the old Jrpl, but hopefully with a lot of new members. That's the gist of it. That's what we're hoping for. If we get the same people back, that's fine. But I want some new blood. I want some new blood up in here. Okay. And I think that we will, I've always been, I stood by, all the stuff we've done with Jrpl from the moment I launched it to the second I stepped away. And even at the very end, I still think that Jrpl was easily, or I guess maybe arguably the greatest prediction league that there's ever been, that I've seen anyway. And don't worry, we will keep that going. We will keep that tradition rolling along quite nicely. So, you don't have to worry about that. So that's it. I know this was a pretty long video, but I wanted to get a big announcement out, let you know what's happening. I tried to give everything I could into this one video. If you have any comments, let me know down below. If you have any other ideas, like, oh, well, maybe, you didn't announce this. Maybe what if we could do this or something like that? Some cool ideas maybe you had floating around that we never did in the Jrpl before that maybe we could implement, and I'll have time to be able to plug in, and we can go and put them into the new Jrpl 2.0. Yeah. So let me know down below, and kind of just be on standby, guys. It's going to be fun. It's going to be, if you had fun with Jrpl before, you're going to have a lot more fun. Let's put it that way. So that's it. I'm out. My voice is already gone, only after 30 minutes of this. Okay. So that's it. We'll see you guys on the next video, which should be a really, really, really big one. I don't have anything else coming out before that. So it's going to be a big one. All right. We'll see you guys then.